Oh God, it's Anabolic Academy again. Lord have mercy. Only on Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding. I'm dragging ass today, but that's okay. Anyway, Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding Anabolic Academy. This is the part of the show where you ask me questions. I answer them about bodybuilding, fitness, or anything you'd like. Anyway, where do you reach me? Instagram, Serious and Silliness Instagram. Facebook, John Livia. TikTok, John Livia. My email, John_Livia at Yahoo, or my other email, UncleJohn1201 at Gmail. We got a lot of questions today, and I'm very, very happy because I like Anabolic Academy. It's my favorite. I get to kind of communicate with the people that watch my show, if you will, and answer some cool questions. So why don't we just get down to the nitty gritty? Let's see. First question from Billy Del Russo. Billy Del Russo is my friend. He is a hairdresser, and he is not a homosexual. So next month is not for Billy. Anyway, all right. This question is Anadrol, Superdrol, Halotestin. How do they compare? Which do you prefer and why? Okay. Let's see. Anadrol, really good for strength and muscle gain. A lot of powerlifters use it. I've used it before. I've gotten decent results. Out of the three, I've used both Halotestin and Anadrol. And out of the three, I would prefer Anadrol out of all three. But I don't one, I never used Superdrol. Halotestin is really only good for like the last few weeks before a contest. That's it. You know, Halotestin is a great drug for if you want a calorie deficit diet maintaining muscle. That's what it's used for. You know, the drawback is it makes you really irritable. At least it made me really irritable, like really irritable. Right. So I hate using it. So I only used Halotestin once, and it was like it was like lighting a fuse. It was unbelievable. But it did work. And it did get you stronger, that's for sure. I remember using it the last 4 weeks before a contest, and I remember squatting 4 plates for 20 reps. It was unbelievable. And that was the only other contributing factor in my workout was the halotestin. But it is only good for a short period of time, 4 weeks, 6 weeks tops, and it makes you irritable as fuck. At least it did for me. Now, Superdrol is supposedly the strongest one out of all of them. I don't know why it's more popular. I know it's a lot more expensive. Anadrol is probably the cheapest of the three. Superdrol is kind of similar, but from what I understand, it gives you more lean body mass, muscle mass. Where Anadrol is, from what I understand, will have some water retention if your diet isn't on point. And this is why powerlifters love it, because it makes you really strong, and they really don't care about water retention, and it's inexpensive. Um, Anadrol like really destroys your appetite. Jesus Christ. I think it's dose related, but it does ruin your appetite. Anytime I took over 50 milligrams of Anadrol a day, it just killed my appetite. Just killed my appetite. My preference, I think I've said this before, for orals when I wanted to gain muscle and strength was Dianabol because it didn't kill my appetite. I just got better results from it. And the other one I liked to get leaner and harder muscle was Turinabol. And Anavar obviously was really good too, but I've always went with either Dianabol or Turinabol because they gave me the effects I wanted. They were easily available. They were not faked for the most part, and they were affordable. And I always preferred those two over the bunch. But out of the three, that's pretty much the breakdown. If you're looking to put size on and strength, I would go with Anadrol. I mean, it's just a proven commodity. Most guys get great results from it, and it's not that expensive. So that's that. All right, next question. And this one is a very special question is because this is from Katie. Katie is my editor, producer, whatever you want to call her. Without her, none of this gets uploaded onto YouTube and all the funny editing stuff. But she has a question. Let's see. The question is, when working out, is it better for your body to drink cool liquids or room temperature liquids? I'm assuming water, okay? Because that's pretty much the only thing I would drink while working out is water for the most part. I mean, unless you want to drink, branched chain aminos, like an intra-workout branched chain aminos. But basically, it's water. Cold water is probably better because it, cools your body temperature down. But as far as anything else, there's really not much of a difference. But obviously, cold water will cool your body down in the middle of a workout, especially if it's hot and whatnot. Anyway, that's your answer, Katie. Now, we got more Instagram questions. Let's see. Young Lifts. This is Gus, not Guy. I'm sorry, Jesus. This is Gus from Australia. Young_lifts responded to your question. Your dream physique, for example, mine is 2007 Dennis Wolf. My dream physique. I was always a fan of the freaks, man. Always a fan of the freaks. I always a fan of the guys with the monster arms and the broad shoulders. It would probably be somebody like Marcus Rule, or today it would be like Nick Walker. Who else? Now this was later on. Early on, when I was a kid, the first guy that I saw influence me was Sean Ray. And Sean Ray's physique, I always thought was very impressive for a smaller bodybuilder. There's that one you can watch there, see it on YouTube where he's working out, and he's got I believe he's got a bandana on, and I guess he's like a week or two out from the Olympia, and he's got takes off his pants and he's posing in the mirror and he looks incredible. Yeah, you know what? I scratch Marcus Rule, Nick Walker, Sean Ray in his prime. Sean Ray in his prime. That would be my go-to. All right. Next question from Young Lifts, and that is YUNG_LIFTZZ. Go follow him because I'm telling you, this kid is going to be a great bodybuilder. He is a genetic freak. If you had a chance to train with any pro from any era, who would it be? Any pro from any era? Wow. Right off the bat, I know he wasn't pro, but Dave Palumbo in his prime, that would have been amazing because he was a freak of freaks and he would train crazy heavy. Aside from Dave Palumbo, of course, Branch Warren and Johnny Jackson. I wouldn't care if I couldn't keep up. I wouldn't care if I threw up in the corner. I don't care. There would be those two guys, 100%. Those two guys. Yeah, Branch Warren, Johnny Jackson. Yeah, that would be like, even today, if they worked out today, I probably wouldn't even be able to keep up with those guys. But those two. Okay, let's see. Again, Vigar, I'm gonna mispronounce your name, so I'm gonna spell it out. All right, I can't pronounce your last name. Vigar, VEGAR _SELJENES. Vigar has actually become a good friend. He's actually away on vacation. I believe he's in Spain. Do you still don't give a shit about men's physique? And do you wish they would compete in other divisions? I just don't, man, you might as well be in the handicap division because you don't judge legs. So I can't get into a bodybuilding contest where only half your body is judged. And I know now it's like, oh, you have to have some legs so you could see it through the shorts. Nah, sorry, I mean, and the proof of the matter is I'm not the only one, because once Classic Physique came out, they destroyed men's physique. It was just nobody even could name 3 men's physique guys anymore. I have no clue. I can't name one. I have no idea. No clue. Anyway. All right. Same guy, Vigar. Let's see. In my opinion, what does it mean to the term natural? Injection, natural hormones, it's drug-free. In my opinion, this is just my opinion. Natural means completely natural, never touched anything, No testosterone, no intramuscular anabolics, no orals, no peptides, no GH, just maybe some over-the-counter stuff like protein and creatine, glutamine, and you get in there and you train. That's my opinion. Because as far as I'm concerned, as soon as you start using, any kind of drug, you're obviously not natural anymore. You're enhanced. So that would be and to me, that's the strictest definition. So that would be my definition. Okay. Fran is the man. Because Fran is the motherfucking man. Okay. How did Justin Rodriguez look at the New York Pro? I see his name in the scorecards, but couldn't find pics. I saw Justin at the New York Pro. I was there in the morning. I saw him. I believe he was in the second call out, if I'm not wrong. I believe it was the second call out. He didn't look good, compared to that lineup. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever. Nobody's even talking about him anymore. Like 3 years ago, he would have been a name that you would have been like, how's Justin Rodriguez going to do against Nick Walker? How's he going to do against Beef Stew 3 years ago, 4 years ago? But now it's like people don't talk about it because they know he's not a threat. So he's going to have to figure out either he's going to go to the drawing board or he's going to retire. One of the two, right? Because he's just basically, at this point, he's just spending money to compete and not getting anything out of it. And I don't, he's not breaking the top 6. He's not breaking the top 8. It's pretty pitiful, actually. All right. Can you see Martin Fitzwater in the first call out at this year's Olympia? Fran is the man. Okay. Let's see. So you're going to have Derek. You're going to have Nick. You're going to have Hadi. You're going to have Samson. I don't know if Brandon is doing it. Top 5 is going to be difficult for him. I think he could beat guys like Andrew Jacked. I think he could beat Hunter Labrada. I mean, if he shows up the way he showed up at New York, he would look amazing in New York. Who else? Who am I mistaken? Obviously, he could beat Tonio. I think he could beat Justin Shire. I think he could beat Brandon. Not, you know what? I do think he could beat Brandon now. Yeah, I do think he could beat Brandon now. Who's the guy from Brazil? I forget his name. I think he could beat him. Yeah. When I saw him in person, when he came out, I was floored, and everybody in the audience was. It was nobody expected Martin to look that good. Nobody. Everybody was basically comparing. They were saying Tonio and Nick Walker. They were saying Quentin Beastwood and Nick Walker, Big Beef Stew. Those are the names, basically, right? A couple of people were saying Angel Calderon, but not so much. Those are the 4 names: Nick, Tonio, Beef, and Quentin. And he came out and wrecked everybody. Okay, if Nick wasn't in that show, he would have ran away with it. All right, it was that significant when you saw him in person, because I paid for the VIP seats, so, and I was standing up, okay, because I wanted to get a close look. And when he came out, you were like, wow. And they put those guys through hell. They kept comparing them because they were like really unsure. So that's how you know he pushed them. So do I think he could break the top 5? I think he could probably. You know what? That's you know what? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna land any like 6th, 7th, 8th. That's what I'm gonna say. I wouldn't be surprised if he lands 6th or 7th. If he looks as good as he did in New York, you gotta, right? But okay, next question. Come on, where you at, man? Where you at, motherfucker? Shit. All right. What was your favorite moment from the New York Pro? My favorite moment was when Nick Walker's mom came up to me and told me she watches my podcast. That was my favorite moment. Who else? When Branch Warren remembered me and shook my hand. That was a good moment. Oh, you guys actually mean the show, the actual show. Oh, all right. Well, I guess it would have to be Martin Fitzwater surprising everybody. I thought you meant me. That sucks. All right. Next question. Any current pre-workouts you've been liking lately? This is from M Chetta, MCETTA 241. I don't say Seta. I'm Italian, so it comes out Chetta. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm goofy tonight because I had a long day at work. I went to the gym. It's like 10 o'clock right now. So, oh yeah. Okay. Cheddar 241. Pre-workouts. These are the two I've been using the last couple of months. I've been using NitroFlex GAT because I got it on sale. And I'm a sucker for sales. And then my friend convinced me to go get Gorilla Mode. You guys know how you say Gorilla Mode in Chinese? Hmm? Gorilla Mode. You guys are assholes. Gorilla Mode is good. NitroFlex, I don't know what the hell they put in it. It is like, I don't know if they put cocaine in it. I don't know. I have no idea, but you're like tweaking. So I don't know. I'm kind of trying to stay away from that one. Gorilla Mode, I only use a half a serving, which is one scoop, and it seems to be good. Today I did not use pre-workout. I've been like, okay, it's gotten to the point where I'm down in pre-workout before every workout, and that's not what pre-workout is for. It's supposed to be when you're dragging ass. So when I left work today, I wasn't really that tired. So I'm like, okay, I'm not taking my pre-workout. I'm going in there and I'm gonna hit the workout. And it was very nice. It was good workout. Good stuff. Good workout. All right, assholes. I'm done. That is your Anabolic Academy from me, your host, John Livia. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody's wildest dreams come true. So please like, share, subscribe to the greatest bodybuilding channel on YouTube and Rumble and Spotify and Apple iTunes, which is Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding. And we will be back this week with Muscle Talk, talking about the New York Pro with the boys. And we're also going to be talking about the Cali Pro coming up this week, which my boy Dorian Haywood is going to be in as well. So I will be watching the live stream. All right. Everyone out there in YouTube world, have a good night. Peace.